everyone, welcome to Nerdy with Nelson. Today we're going to be looking at some of the best fictional lawyers in movies and TV series. For what is such a serious profession, with lives resting on the outcome of cases, storytellers have taken great delight in fictionalizing courtroom drama. Film and television in particular have spawned countless lawyers, each with varying ethical motivations. Some lawyers on this list are noble crusaders of justice, determined to help the little guy and punish wrongdoers. However, others are ruthless, nothing sacred, as they will do anything to win a case for their own personal gain. No matter which side of morality these lawyers fall on, you can count on them to get you out of whatever jam you find yourself in. Starting off will be Jan Schlichtmann from the movie A Civil Action. The lawyer was based off the character, from the 1995 book of the same name by Jonathan Harr. It tells the true story of a court case about environmental pollution that took place in Woburn, Massachusetts in the 1980s. The film and court case revolve around the issue of trichloroethylene, an industrial solvent, and its contamination of a local aquifer. The case was fought for 8 years, with Schlichtmann falling prey both to his own blunders and the deep-pocketed machinations of the corporation's lawyers. Ultimately, Mr. Schlichtmann won about $8 million from grace for the injured families. The next on our list goes to Elle Woods from the TV show Legally Blonde. Elle is not one to be taken lightly. After her boyfriend breaks up with her, Elle follows him to law school in order to win him back. However, she instead discovers that law is her true calling and flourishes in her new career path. An advocate for animal rights, Elle finds herself fighting for these rights as a lawyer after graduation. Disarming with her bubbly personality, Elle frequently uses the fact that people underestimate her against them, and is a strong legal representative to have in one's corner. The next on our list would go to Rudy Baylor from the 1997 movie, The Rainmaker. Rudy Baylor is a young attorney out to make a difference in the justice system. He is also the only hope of an elderly couple after their corrupt insurance company refuses to pay their terminally ill son. Rudy wants to help the parents of the terminally ill boy in their suit against an insurance company. But to take on corporate America, Rudy and a scrappy paralegal must open their own law firm. Rudy's idealism and ambition are certain qualities you would definitely need in a lawyer. Joe Miller from the movie Philadelphia takes the next position. Joe Miller embarks on a heroic journey of taking a case dealing with an AIDS patient that is working in a distinguished law firm. Andrew Becken, who was wrongfully accused of losing an important document regarding an important court case. Andrew Becken then enlists the help of Joe Miller to file an unlawful dismissal suit. Although Joe Miller turns down the call at first, but then receives it after realizing that Andrew Becken has no one else. Our sixth position would be Murdoch from the show, Daredevil. Matt Murdock works as a lawyer by day, before moonlighting as the superhero, Daredevil. Despising those who take advantage of others, Murdoch represents those in need rather than actual criminals, which bleeds into his second job as a vigilante. Blinded in an accident as a child, Murdoch has not let his disability weaken his quest for justice. In fact, the loss of his vision has caused his other senses to grow to almost superhuman levels, aiding his quest for justice across the show's 3 terrific seasons. The number 5 on our list would be Jack Stewart from the show, Reasonable Doubt. Jack Stewart is a defense attorney for Binder and Hurwitz. Stewart was formerly a public defender before moving into the private sector. She is known for being smart and also ruthless. Throughout the first season of the show, we see her defend a man who was wrongfully accused of murder. If you're ever in a jam and need an attorney to come defend you, Jack Stewart is definitely someone you can rely on. A staple of Law and Order across 17 seasons, Jack McCoy is one of the most recognizable faces from the long-running series. The senior head amongst the show's cast of legal representatives, McCoy is ruthless in the courtroom, pursuing suspects with dogged determination in order to achieve a conviction. Good intentions lie behind his aggressive nature, however, as he wishes to achieve justice for those wronged. He is also shown to have a heart, evidenced by his decision to not prosecute a suspect who is the sole caregiver of a boy dying of cancer. Jimmy McGill, better known by his business name, Saul Goodman, began life as the lawyer for Walter White on Breaking Bad. Though he holds a seemingly respectable position, McGill is in fact a criminal himself and helps guide White and his partner Jesse Pinkman through the underworld of crime. McGill was once a scam artist before pursuing a law degree, his background explored in the spin-off series Better Call Saul. While his view on the law is morally questionable at best, his knowledge of crime and how the legal system works allow him to manipulate the law to aid his clients, an invaluable trait for one's lawyer to have. Annalise Keating is a famous criminal defense attorney. She also works as a law professor at a prestigious university. Choosing 5 of her students to become her protégés, they soon aid her in a murder case. Despite being a confident professional, the show follows Annalise through several potential pitfalls, such as her declining relationship with her husband. Her reputation as a ruthless attorney has caused her to be both feared and admired, but she remains protective of her students, even when they themselves break the law. Viola Davis was terrific in the role, and her portrayal of the icy Annalise won her an Emmy. Patty Hughes, played by the legendary Glenn Close, is the manager of her own law firm. A master manipulator, Hughes' ruthless personality has helped her achieve success in a male-dominated industry. Serving as a mentor to Ellen Parsons, the series explores their surrogate mother-daughter relationship and the effect Hughes' methods has on her protégé. Despite serving as the show's protagonist, Hughes' corrupt actions would easily make her the antagonist in another series. Hughes is not above blackmail, extortion, or ordering the murder of anyone she deems a threat, even if it is one of her employees. Now that we've ranked our favorite characters, it would be nice to also take a look at some honorable mentions. These characters' portrayals were also good, but they sadly didn't make it to our list. The first on our honorable mentions would be Don Crowder from the show, Love and Death. Don Crowder was Candy Montgomery's defense attorney in the Betty Gore murder trial in the TV show, Love and Death. It was thanks to Don Crowder that Candy was able to get away with the murder, as Crowder approached the case with the needed viciousness and audacity. Tom Pelphrey's portrayal of the character was remarkable and he certainly delivered. Some of the other legal characters in our honorable mentions includes Erin Brockovich in the movie Erin Brockovich, Nora Fanshawe in The Marriage Story, Mick Haller in The Lincoln Lawyer, and Vincent Gambini in My Cousin Vinny. Thank you all for watching this video till the end. In case you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.